Well, it's Sunday. It's been an intense week. My dad had an episode that kind of perplexed us. He seemed to lose his vision on his left side.
Do you see Jill?
Hmm?
Do you see Jill? The other therapist, where is she? Do you see her? Louis.
See, he looks to the right.
Yeah.
How about over here? Look to your left. Can you look to your left? Aha! Turn your head. Turn your head. Turn your head. Hi! There she is.
Once his right eye lines up, then he can see you, but he's not aware that he's not aware.
Yeah.
So it was kind of weird. So last Sunday, a week ago today, I finally was like, you know what? We need to go to the emergency department. So I took him in there and they did all kinds of tests. They did CAT scans and MRIs and they found no stroke. It kind of seemed like he'd had a little mini stroke, but nope, he didn't. It was just a kind of severe senior moment. And I think it followed some exertion that he did. He climbed the steps of the post office because he couldn't figure out how to use the lift. But he was driving Friday, a week ago Friday. So anyway, he's back home. He seems to be fine. But it was like 3 days of not getting stuff done, going back and forth to the hospital and being worried and stressed. And thank you for your prayers. There's so much going on, so much to tell you. I've made video, like hours and hours of videos about the new land, and I haven't uploaded them or edited them, and I just got to get shit done. So that's what I'm doing today. Boom. What do you think? Come on in. Come on in, friendly freckles. I know what'll make you go in. You want some duck food? We could get you some delicious duck food. Yeah. You know, girls, this is why we can't have nice things. You know? For some reason, Rubatomi is afraid of the big tub where the other two girls are eating. And so she is not eating anything. It's not like she couldn't stand to lose a little weight. Rubatomi's looking a little tubby. But, yeah, chew on the tree. That'll satisfy you. Yeah. You know, all you have to do is put your head in there and you have plenty of food. Okay, so I'm not gonna fuss with you. I gotta move the sheep before they decide they can move through these gates. All right, doing it. Hey guys. Sheep, 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 come here. Come here, guys. I got something for you. Yeah. I have grain. Follow me in. Come on, guys. Come on in. Come on in. You can climb. You're like goats. Yeah. Hey. Hey. Yeah. Go on in. Hop in. Hop in. There you go. I can't hold the camera. Oh, cool. Oh, there you go. Yeah, and of course, Mocha is going to be the odd man out. Yeah. Where's she? She wants it. She wants it. I do not feed my sheep grain unless I'm trying to get their attention. Come here, Mocha. Come here. Come around here. Come around here. Come around here. And Mocha still hasn't figured it out. And Mocha still hasn't figured it out. There she goes. Rule number one when moving animals, like, you gotta be patient, and I'm not. I get frustrated, I get on a schedule, and I need to just freaking breathe. 2 of them are in, 1 of them's not. And Mocha still hasn't figured it out. All right, of course, I don't have footage of them going in because my son called to wish me happy Father's Day, which was cool. I didn't realize it was Father's Day. And anyway, they're in there, so I got to move them to the new property right now before they freak out. They have hay and they have some treats in there, and now I need to open up this gate and hook up the trailer and go. So, okay, I'm here at the land, and people are starting to text me Happy Father's Day, and I appreciate that. I just can't stop and respond right now. What I've got to do is I've got to make this path a little wider. The sheep are in the shadishness, and I gotta turn this off. And I gotta open up the gate and then back the trailer right down in there. So that's my first task, gotta do it, getting going, boom. All right, so I have weed whacked the path in, and hopefully I can back the trailer in there without too much fuss. All right, so I hear you, girls. So I've got to tighten up this fence to here, but not turn it on. Hi, girls. Hi, girls. You ready for a new place? Here we go. Come on out. It's better than you could possibly imagine. Come on out. Come on out, girls. Come on out. And they're free. And they are already eating. Look at that. And they're eating way up in the air, which is where I want them to eat. Okay, so a little stress later. We are at the new land. Is that some serious food, girls? Serious browse. All right, so here we are. And let's see if we can find the sheep. Oh, there they are. Hey, sheep. Hi. How's my sheepies? You seem kind of happy. Yeah, are you happy? Are you happy? Tell the people at home how you like your new place. What do you think? What do you think? Are you good lambs? Yeah, you have a nice pillow, don't you? All right, I'm gonna attempt a Sunday message, and I don't know if I can or not because it's just been a week. It's been a week of, hi girls. It's been a week of just stuff. Like, it was exactly a week ago. It was Sunday of last week. I think that was the 13th of June. It was clear something was off with my dad. So I took him to the emergency department, and they started doing tests. Seemed like he might have had a mini stroke, a TIA, but didn't show signs. So they decided to keep him overnight, and then they kept him another night and another night, and they did a bunch of tests, several MRIs, several CAT scans or CT scans, whatever that is. And the thing that triggered it was he was not aware of anything on his left side visually. And he wasn't aware that he wasn't aware. Like, it's just like there was this blank spot in his brain, so that whatever's coming in his eye wasn't hooked up to something, anything. It was weird. And so Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, I think they were going to keep him, but then they decided to let him come home. So I went back and forth to the hospital a lot. And so the things that kind of come up for me in light of all this is A, how much I adore my father, and you know, we hang out, we live together, you know, it's kind of a sweet time for us to be together, and it's not going to last forever. He's 94, he's going to be 95 in July, and everything ends, you know. So I was dealing with some of that, some emotional stuff, and my friends Brian and Lorraine were so sweet. Lorraine's actually is an anesthesiologist at the hospital, and so she came and looked in on my dad, and man, I lost it. I was just, people care about us, you know, people care about you, people care about me, people care about my dad. There are people who really get us, and there are people who don't, and some of the people who love us the most don't get us. But the people who really get us really love us. And to be able to turn that, how do I want to say this? To be able to receive it, to be able to allow the love of other people in, is almost harder than sending love out sometimes. And my dad's minister, Mike Catanzaro, he doesn't want me to call him Reverend Mike, but all my life I've heard my dad refer to him as Reverend Mike. So I really like it in these woods. I love open woods, and they're only open because the canopy is so dark, nothing will grow. And we're gonna open up the canopy so stuff can grow, but it'll still be beautiful. It'll be even more nicer because there's these rocks, and there'll be, oh, there's so much dead stuff in here. But we will be thinning this out. So, same time that my dad was in the hospital, you know, I have stuff that I have to do every day. I have animals I gotta keep alive too. So being busy, I think, was helpful. It helped me to not wallow too much in anxiety. And it's just, there was so much uncertainty. And these hospitals are horrible places to be. You know, and the people that work there are great, and they did a great job. But who the hell wants to be in the hospital? Yuck. Even it took stuff out of me just to visit. But we got him home. I think it was Tuesday night. It was either Tuesday or Wednesday. I can't keep all the days straight because it's been a blur. And we are here by the grandma tree. The grandma tree. It almost looks like someone has made a little teepee here. But I think it's just the way the tree is breaking. Can you see that? Yeah, so, anyway, this is a nice spot. And believe it or not, there's plenty of stuff in here to eat, but like the 3 sheep could pretty much clear this out in a couple of weeks. But once we start thinning it, and we're just going to thin every year, we're just going to keep thinning. It's not going to be done in 1 year. But every year, we will check the trees, and the trees that increase biodiversity we'll keep. The trees that are healthy we'll keep. The trees that could, be given room to really grow, we will give room to grow. And isn't that what you want from your God? Like, don't you want the world, whatever caused us to be here, to give you permission to have the room you need to grow, to have the nutrients you need to be healthy, to think the kinds of thoughts that support you? Don't you think the creator of all things wants us to be well, wants us to be happy, wants us to be loved, wants us to feel loved? I think so. And I was thinking about when I got the lambs, I was getting the lambs to the new land here today. They wanted to go in. They weren't too hesitant to go into the trailer. But one of them, of course, Mocha, the shy one, was like, oh, I don't know if I can do it. But I was thinking, they don't know. They don't know how good it is, the place I'm taking them to, right? Sometimes I think that's the same way it is with us, that we don't know how good it would be to return to God, to be with God. We don't know. And because we don't know what's on the other side of death, we're afraid of it. And I'm afraid of it. Like, it freaks me out on some levels. On other levels, I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm grateful to have this. I'm grateful to know the people that I know. I'm grateful to have this time with my dad. We ended up watching some UFC MMA fights last night. And he fell asleep at one point, but it's like I'm watching fights with my dad. So, on Father's Day, I hope you get to watch something with your dad that he likes watching and that you like watching, that you can share something with your dad. I had a wonderful time last week or 2 weeks ago with my youngest son, and my oldest son is coming to visit this Friday. And so, yeah, Father's Day is pretty cool. To have a father and to know your father, hopefully a father that is worthy of your love, a father that treats you well, a father who's kind to you. This is a blessing. This is a gift. Not everybody has that kind of dad. And so I'm lucky, and I hope you're lucky too in that way. And this tree is so beautiful. And it's so huge. Look at this tree. and it is declining. It is dropping branches. Let's see if I can show it to you. It is dropping branches, but it's got so much life in it still. This is the mother, or maybe the father, of all the trees around us. All the maples in these woods came from this beauty. Happy Father's Day. My name is Mark Shepard. This is Healing Pastures and Apocalypse Gardens. I am creating a farm from scratch, starting a farm from scratch at the same time that I'm starting a church from scratch, a church that I can give my music to in perpetuity, a church where the music pulls people in from all over the country, perhaps all over the world, a church that celebrates regenerative agriculture and helps to build a community of people around the globe who believe in God and agriculture, who believe that we can find a way to grow our food that is sustainable, abundant, and profitable. A way to grow food without all the chemicals, without all the machinery, without all the buildings that traditional farming says you have to have. And I am pledged deep in my heart to do some more how-to videos and to talk about the Greg Judy method of regenerative agriculture, which is what I'm implementing, starting at a very small scale and steadily moving it up. The killer for me, the pièce de la résistance, is that you don't need to own land to be a farmer. In fact, if you lease land, it's actually a better economic deal because then the lease, the rent payment is tax deductible. So, or you can do a barter. So that's a pretty cool idea. And all those will be coming. And now let's have some music. I'm not sure what I'm going to play yet, but here it comes. And I hope you enjoy it. Hope you stick around for the song. And then after that, I'll say a few more words and we'll set our intention for the week. And hopefully I'll get this up before too late tonight. Peace, love, grooviness, over and out. I think of you all the time. My thoughts are with you. My energy, my love, my prayers are with you wherever you are. And even though I may not know you, that energy is out there and it's real. See if you can tune into it. Take some in. Spin it around inside you and then send some out. Either send a little back or send a little onward. Because we are healing energy vortexes here in the world. And this is all about healing ourselves and our planet. Peace, love, grooviness. Here we go. I'm really going to say goodbye. Here's the song. I'll be quiet. Boom.
I've been healed on this honest rock. I've been healed on this honest rock. I've been healed on this honest rock. I am grateful just to be alive today. And I've been broken and I've been blessed. Oh yes, I have been broken and I have been blessed. Oh yes, I've been broken and I have been blessed. Oh yes, and I am grateful just to be alive today. And if you change been healed.
She dipped down the bucket and the water will flow.
I've been healed.
On like Joshua, let's come tumbling down.
I am grateful just to be alive today. I've been healed on this honest rock. I've been healed on this honest rock. I've been healed on this honest rock. I am grateful just to be alive today. I am grateful just to be alive today. I am grateful just to be alive
Well, I did it. It took me till Thursday, but the Sunday message is done. I hope you had a chance to listen to the song, and there are many, many more things I could have done that I didn't do, but we did what we had to do. And I hope you have a great week. Remember to tell your father you love him. Remember to tell your children you're proud of them and that you love them. And I hope you find yourself in someplace beautiful today or tomorrow or soon, because it matters. Peace, love, grooviness. Amen.